This is like, I don't know how many videos I've tried to do this, but here we are. Uh, Maybe you can see some of this, but I was making a video about pricing and all that stuff. I'm gonna have to redo that again because I had a photo shoot and I formatted the card. Didn't realize that I had a great video about pricing and how I price my packages. And yeah, now I got it all deleted. Damn, it sucks. Hold on. I started in real estate photography was, in order for me to get clients, I knew I had to give up something for free. Now, as you saw in the last video where I cold call people and pretty much discuss my packages and stuff like that, but I was giving it for very, very, very cheap price in order for me to gain their business. Now, you're just gonna get a bunch of people who are gonna be complaining about the pictures and stuff like that because they know better. That's why I recorded a video about pricing, because it's very important for you guys to know how to price your packages. Anyways, a little step back. Before that, my strategy was going to open houses and pretty much ask them if hey, can I take a photo, real quick photo of the front of the house, and then I deliver it to you, just in case, to see if you wanted to see my quality of work. And that way you can keep me in mind for the next photo shoot. Who likes free, you know? So they said, yeah, go ahead, and stuff like that. So number one, how to build your own portfolio in real estate is go to open houses. So open houses is the main key for you to practice, build your portfolio, see what works, see what doesn't, and along the way you can gain a client if they really like your pictures. So that's how I started off. I started going every Saturday and Sunday. You know, I created a map for myself of 15 houses, good looking houses. Do not choose houses that are beat up, fixer uppers, or whatever. Choose the good quality houses. I'm not saying either not choose the gated community ones, because you're never gonna be able to enter there. You need a special appointment by the listing agent in order for you to even set foot at the gate. So ignore those. There's a lot of good looking houses, single family homes in the neighborhood. So choose the good looking ones. Just go there, get your schedule, go to 15 houses, shoot 15 houses of the front of the house. And while you're at it, if it's empty enough for you to go up to the real estate agent, and once you get in starting to talk, blah blah blah, deliver everything, that all the questions that they may ask. See how much time is your delivery time. Those are the type of questions that they're gonna ask you, so be prepared. Ask them like, hey, I noticed that there's nobody here. Can I practice my interior shots? You know, even that little sentence right there. Can I practice my interior shots in the living room or kitchen and everything? And you're starting to collect photos, because they're like, yeah, sure, why not? Let me help somebody out. Now you do get the occasional, no, this is not, this has already been shot, blah blah blah. They're gonna give a lot of excuses. Ignore those, move on. That's why I said choose 15 good looking houses to see who's the emptiest, in order for you to pretty much set up your camera, your tripod and everything, and start going. You know, and that's a good practice for you to pretty much start shooting faster and faster and faster and faster. So it's a good practice nonetheless. But yeah, so that's a good option. Option 2 is, let me see, it's actually like the main option for everybody. Option 2 is, you know, once you start calling agents, tell them like you're new in the business, you recently just started diving in. Sorry about my dog, just going crazy. You're starting diving into real estate photography, and that you're exploring options. If that's something that they can, you know, help you out with, then by all means, go for it. Don't miss any opportunity. So cold calling still works. Go call the agent. That's plain and simple. I mean, that's how I got my drone shots. You know, even though I charged them $50, but I got a good album out of it for me to demonstrate my quality of work. And hence that's been going on great. I did a $1.8 million home. I'm starting to get more traction. That's why I've been keeping up, but I need to start. Like, it's hard for me to adapt something that I'm not really used to on my daily routine. So I'm trying my best. A lot of people are asking a lot of questions. Well, not a lot, but it feels like a lot. So sometimes I feel overwhelmed that I need a job to do and serve you guys. So I digress though. So number 3, go to networking events. Network still works. A lot of people like to hear voices, see face to face, introduce yourself, tell them that you're exploring a career option as a real estate photographer, and if they have any listings to keep you in mind and stuff like that. A lot of people will call you back because they like free stuff, or a discounted rate. They do that as well. So do that. Or, you know, last but not least, just practice in your own home. So yeah, that's how I started as well for a little bit. Well, I mean, I live in an apartment, but you get the point. I mean, try out different angles, see what works for you, and stuff like that. Normally, you know, I do 25 to 30 photos, so that's kind of like the sweet spot of what everybody else is looking for. So you need to be able to, you know, capture everything that you need in those 25 frames. But this is some of the options that you can do. Go ahead and try it out, see what works. Like I said, this right here is still the best option, but I didn't want to just leave you guys with only one option. So try out the rest. If that works for you, then great. But when you have the real estate agent in your face, then it becomes real, you know. So all this stuff is great and all, but this has been the most effective, and that's how I started my portfolio. And then until one person gave me a shot, and then I had a full album of photos of houses. So once I get in touch with them, they tell me, hey, can you send me some samples? There you go. There it is. So it's pretty straightforward. You just got to do it. Go out there and do it, and just keep repeating it. Rinse and repeat, the process until you get to a certain level that those agents that you give them for free, they're going to start calling you for their next listing. And that's the ultimate goal. If you have any questions, you know what to do. Subscribe if you want to learn more. I'm gonna do another video right now, that way I can keep up with everything. All right, thank you guys for watching.